Welcome back to the channel, friends. It is good to be here, and I hope you're doing well. So today we're going to be taking a look at the full release version of a game called Rogue Tactics. This is a charming, humorous, and well-done turn-based tactical roguelike. Now in this game, you will collect different creatures for many zany and humorous options. You will assemble a squad, you will strengthen and fuse them together, and then build a spellbook to engage in turn-based tactical battles against the AI. Now there is a lot to like about this title, and I'm excited to hop on in here today. So if you like it for yourself and you want to try it out, you can certainly do so. There is a free demo available right now on Steam, link in the video description below. Otherwise, the game is slated to release on the 20th of August, 2025, so very, very soon. So without further ado, let's hop on in. Smash the like button if you're liking the content here on the channel. If you are new here, then please consider becoming a subscriber. You can also become a member too if you like. Thank you so much. Now let's rock and roll. Alright, so each run begins with your starter. We have the Fool, we have the Magician, and we have the Chariots. Now each of these do something just a little bit different. I think we'll keep it nice and basic today with the Fool. And you are noticing that they do level up as you complete runs. And I have the Fool at level 4 just after the tutorial run. So I'm fresh off the tutorial with this. So we'll see. So we have the opening unit slots for this particular character here. And that will, I guess once we get into composing our team, this will come into play. You'll learn a little bit more about it in just a bit. We also got to select our opening relic, I suppose you could say. So we have belongings, that's plus 10 gold. That'll help you build out your team. We have the mannequin. So token 1 plus 1. This will allow you to copy your units, and when it comes to fusing your units, you need copies of them, okay? So that'll help you get there. And then treasure map. Let's go with this. I'm okay with the token 1 plus 1. I want to fuse some units in this, and let's go. Alright, so it looks like we do have an orc to start things off with. So he's a rank 2 green skin, 15 HP. He does 3 through 5 damage, okay? He's got 2 move. These are your ability points or skill points, okay? Used for certain abilities. He's got 1 defense. He's got 5 initiative, so that determines how fast you are. Then he's got the following skill sets. So power strike. So that is an active skill that can be used. Deals maximum damage, so that would be 5. He's got swamp knowledge. So he's good in the swamps. Usually you lose defense, but he will actually heal in the swamp. And no penalty to defense. And then penetration, he will ignore 1 defense. Okay, so I mean, it seems like a pretty decent character. For sure. So we have our troops menu here, and we also have a notebook menu, okay? And this is where you'll build out your spell kit. But first and foremost, let's select our starting bonuses. So we have Arcane Kick, Caveman, and Skeletorch is our opening units. And, you know, Skeletorch, right? This game does have a pretty good sense of humor for sure. Looks like this guy might be a ranged unit as well. Yeah, ranged attack. Okay, cool. He's got Fire Strike. So burn 2, duration 2. Okay. He's got Skeleton. So ranged attacks will deal 2 times less damage to the skeleton. Makes sense. Melee penalty. So he's meant to be kept at range. He's got -1 defense. Then we have the Caveman, a human type with the dash. So +1 move. Okay. And then he is a brawler. So frenzy, +1 defense. Triggered by incomplete health, so less than full health. And we also have Arcane Kick. This is a destruction spell. Will deal 3 damage, push 2 in the selected direction. Okay, pretty cool. Let's take it. You bet. Okay, so now we have our team. And what you want to pay attention to when you're composing your team is you want to pay attention to their rank. So the Caveman is rank 1. The Skeletorch is also rank 1. And you can always right-click on the unit to learn a little bit more about them. And the way it works is, so if we have a rank 1 unit, it can go in a slot that's rank 1 or greater, okay? And if we have a rank 2 unit, we cannot put it in a rank 1 slot. So that's how it works. There's a mechanic where you can change these as well, okay? We have 2 of these tokens starting off, which means we could actually use them both on, say, like the Caveman and fuse them. So we'll check that out, but let's go ahead and pick an idea, which is a little relic that is stocked up here. So on picking up coins, unit gains +3 health permanently. Really, permanently. Every 3rd attack will not receive a counter attack. Okay, we got healer. So grants the heal spell blessing, okay? I think the tip jar is tremendous. I mean, +3 permanent HP. The answer is yes. Alright, so we got the tip jar. And now the shop kind of opens up. We can re-roll it if we like. For 2 gold, we have 30 gold to spend. We can go into the fusion menu where you need 3 like copies of a unit, and then they will fuse into another form entirely. We could purchase a Caveman here and save a token. I mean, I think I should probably do that. Otherwise, we have 2 of these guys, the Imbal. So what does this guy do? So he's got 1 through 2 movements. but he can use his ability points to jump. So that's interesting. Can get in there pretty quickly. Does 3 damage, 16 HP. Not bad at all. And then soft. For each damage taken this turn, -1 defense. Okay, so he's going to stack defensive debuffs. I don't like that too much, but maybe it's an option. Furthermore, we can add unit slots right here for 10 gold. We can add a spell slot as well for 6 gold. And we can heal any unit that has taken damage for 2. The health does carry over from battle to battle, so keep that in mind. I think for our opening little turn here, let's go ahead and purchase this caveman. Let's use this token on this caveman. And let's go ahead and get a fusion of 3. And you'll see, like, there's all kinds of fun combinations. So the office worker, right? The caveman goes to the office worker. Or a workhorse. So let's understand a little bit more about the skill set. So overtime, instant self, +1 attack, +1 defense, applies vacation 3 after battle. Okay, so that means they will not be able to take part in the specified number of battles. 3. Wow. Otherwise, we have tax. So upon victory, +3 coins. We have money protection. If gold is equal to 40 of 100, +1 to 2 defense. Interesting. And then power of money, +1 strength for each 30 coins. An interesting little kit on the office worker there. Otherwise, we have the workhorse. So mechanism heal 2. Okay, so he can restore some HP. So he's a healer. As long as it's a mechanism type. Okay. We've got overtime again. We have barricade. So he can summon a barricade. He's got tax. So victory +2. Then companion. Damage +1. At least 1 ally is adjacent to the enemy. I think we can go with the office worker. I'm not too thrilled about the overtime skill though. Okay. Let's go with the office worker and add him. And you will notice now he has rank 1+, so this means he can go in a slot that is still rank 1, okay? So let's throw him in there. We could always add both of these guys and then clone them again for an upgraded version of the imball. Let's do it. Why not? I like fusions. Okay, so we have the burning imball, and it looks like this combination is locked up, so as you complete runs and do different things, a bunch of stuff becomes unlocked, okay? So burning imball. So he still has the jump, he still is soft, but now he has the fire strike. Okay, so burn 2, duration 2. Interesting. I like it. Let's add him to the team. You bet. And let's see, I could re-roll this, otherwise we could purchase. So this is a spell, I do believe. No, never mind, this is an idea. If all or at least 6 creatures in your troop are of the same race, they gain +2 damage. Cauldron of Creatures. When selecting a creature, an additional option appears. Also works in the shop. Okay, interesting. This is a spell. Restores 1 charge for a random spell. Okay, we have Summon Friend. Summons random creature of 1 rank from the race that dominates your troop. Or Sprout. I think what I want to do is, let's go ahead and re-roll this and see if we can fill out our team. Alright, so what do we get? Is this a baby? A child. It can cry. How about this guy? The Horned Beetle. Corpse Eater, so he will absorb a corpse and get +2 of his special skill use. Okay, nice. Swarm. So max HP +1, number of allied insects. Okay, so you want to stack up insects with him. Digger, at the start of the battle, creates 3 additional random hexes for placement. And then he is a ranged attacker as well. I like that quite a bit. Let's add him. Horned Beetle. Get on the team, buddy. And of course, he is a rank 2 unit. Okay, so he has to go in a rank 2 slot. Okay, perfect. Let's take a look at our spells. What is this? Chamomile. And of course, the baby. So this, yeah, let's throw this in. It's a useful attack spell. And I think we're about ready to embark upon the first mission. World 1 of 10. It is 1 battle per world as far as I know. So let's go. Alright, so now we get to choose. You can kind of see what you're up against. So chamomile and shoal of little fish. And the terrain is different in each of these as well. Okay. So terrain definitely comes into effect. And you can always right click on it to understand what it does. Of course, our orc is good in the swamp. Looks like there is a swamp right here. So I think we do this. Now, as the battle kicks off, of course, we have the ability to place our units where we like as long as it's within this blue grid. Of course, with the Horned Beetle, we can put them a little more forward. Looks like there's honey on the field, so heal 3 HP. Looks like it resets your move as well. Okay, cool. This guy has to collect the money, right? Oh, wait, no. So whoever we want to get powered up with the tip jar. So who do we like the best? Like, who's our best unit? The Horn Beetle is ranked. Or, ranged, excuse me. The Burning Imbal, I think, has some interesting capabilities. So, let's have him get the coins. And then maybe on into the honey. This guy, I think we can take a frontal stance with him and the orc. Maybe the orc can go to the swamp. Horn Beetle back here. This guy's ranged as well. Can give these guys some support. I like it. Let's do it. Okay, so they're coming on in. And the units in this game are really, really funny. Like, this is an orc cat, which is hilarious. We got a crow and a skeleton peasant. All right, so we have the Skeletorch. And if you ever want to know turn order, just look at the little number here. So 1, right? So this guy will be going next, and so on and so forth. You can end your turn if you like, or you can wait, and that'll just push you to the back of the turn order. This guy is a ranged attacker, so he can actually simply snipe down this guy, or we can use his skill, Fire Strike, if we like. And in using the skill, it's going to take away a charge of your skill points. Okay, so keep that in mind. Actually, no, it looks like this one's on a cooldown. Well, let's use it. Fire Strike. See what it does. Okay, cool. Burns him up. So now he's got the burning effect. Creature loses 2 health. Cannot heal. Okay, nice. We got the Imbal. So let's make his jump movement right onto the coins. Boom. Okay, good. Now he's got +3 max health for that. So let's go on to the honey and do combat with the crow. Now it looks like that might have ended his turn. Regardless, we have the orc. Gonna do combat with the orc cat. Boom. All right, nice hit. And we got our office worker. So into the forest, it does. So 2 movement is spent to pass. So if I move here, my turn ends effectively, but it's the turn that we have to. It's the move that we have to do, essentially. So let's move him up. We got the Horn Beetle. Let's get the kill. You bet. Nice job, Horn Beetle. All right, Imbal. Looking powerful. We got the office worker. Boom. Nice hit. And each unit does counter at least once, okay? So keep that in mind, as long as it's a melee attack. The orc gets it done, though. Horn Beetle coming in with a nice shot. The office worker under some flack, but MVP goes to, of course, the Hornball. Excellent. All right, so that was World 1. It's going to get a little bit trickier, of course, and now we get to pick one. So we get 6 gold. You will receive a creature or spell. Death. You will receive a creature of the Death faction, which looks like this guy is a member of the Death faction. And I'm not sure if you can merge, like, the second form with 3 of the like second forms into a third form. I would assume you probably can, but let's go with the gold here. I'm okay with that. You get an idea. So this is Rushing Clock, gives 2 haste. Okay. That will give us more initiative. Okay, got it. Let's go with the gold again. I'm okay with the gold. All right, so what do you know? We got another Imbal. Okay. Who's this? Housewife. At full health, +1 attack. Cooking. Allies restore additional 1 HP after battle. Okay. Melee penalty. Is a ranged attacker. Okay. 8 HP, though. Pretty weak. We have the Owl, a rank 2. So Drowse, +1. So this is... I didn't use spells in that first battle, but that's actually your spell charges, okay? Dream Armor. 2 through 5, okay. Sleepy Strike. Apply Sleepiness. And then we have it Nightly. So endgame 5. Active starting from turn X. So past turn 5, he's actually much stronger. Definitely interesting. What else do we have for ideas? So Staff, +1. This is going to make our spells more powerful. I like it. Long spells, +4 this. That +1, spells cost 1 more. I mean, +4 that? Wow. I think you probably gotta take that. We've got Self-Harm, so that is an attack spell. We've got Reload. We have Stone Skin. We have Simple Cleanse. Okay. Could also spend some cash healing our guys up. Let's do that. We don't have a healer after all. And then I'll probably add this guy. We'll just see if maybe we can stack some of these guys up. But let's go. I'll use some spells this time. Alright, so we have a treasure chest available here. We have a fridge available here. So the fridge does restore HP. The chest gives you gold. So I think I should probably go here. Alright, so chest is in the middle. Coins in the middle. We want this guy to get more coins for sure. Maybe we can send our orc in as well. I think that's okay. Let's get both range guys oriented to the top, along with the office worker. And let's do something like that. Let's go. Alright, so we can use our arcane kick. So it's going to deal 3/5 damage, push 2 in selected direction. Okay? So it'll knock them back, which is good. And it should have a damage buff, actually, because of this stat. So SF increases the power of spells. This is the specified number of that little blue drop at the end of each turn, so mana regen, basically. And then this is your MP. You can see the cost right here. So we can terraform, or we can use the arcane kick. Let's use the arcane kick. And let's kick you back so you don't touch that chest. Boom. That's right, get kicked, man. Alright, so our husk beetle can move forward 1 and take the shot. Let's do it. Boom. Alright, nice job. Yeah, stay away from the chest, man. Let's jump forward. Then let's move under the coins. +3 max HP permanently, which is great. He's going to come on up, but uses all of his move. So this is good. Office worker, get on that chest. Let's shoot the chest. Okay, so it does actually not give me coins. I thought it was going to give me coins, but I still definitely have a lot to learn about this game, but it's a fun little game for sure. Especially for fans of tactics games, for sure. So there you go. Plunder from the chest. Very good. This guy, let's have him hop back 1 and take the shot. Boom. That's right. Get wrecked. Who are these guys? A shell gun. Hilarious. Alright, so you can do your little jump command. And plunder some gold, you bet. The orc. Let's see, so he's got the power strike. He's just got to get into range and then use it. Let's take out this guy with ranged attacks. And you can promptly end your turn there, buddy. Office worker. Alright, so it looks like these guys move back when they shoot. Yeah, kickback shot. Okay, interesting. We got the imball in there. Well, the burning imball. I guess I shouldn't undersell him. And this will, of course, take 2 moves to pass through. So let's go up and around. And let's see, can I arcane kick this guy? I cannot because we have no spell charges left, okay? So despite of mana, no spell charges. So keep that in mind. Could have always terraformed this to allow the orc to get in there and attack. Have to remember that that's an option. So let's actually make use of it right now. Let's terraform this hill. Let's move forward and get the attack. Boom. Let's get the shot. You bet. Alright, the burning imball. Doing combats. You bet. And the orc. Let's do the power strike. Boom. Alright, big hit by the orc. Let's keep on moving down. Right, orc. Power strike again. Looks like it's on cooldown. Well, let's take him out anyways. Burning imball. The MVP once again. Back-to-back MVP bids for our boy, the imball, and we get an idea now. So we have trap. Preparation creates trap. So at the preparation phase, we can make a trap. Okay. White Knight. Debut 2, +2 move. Active for the first X turns. Okay, so for the first 2 turns, we have additional move. I kind of like that. Appearance 3 first demons. So it triggers at the start of battle or when a creature is summoned. Okay. So we do have demons. +2 ranged attacks. I think this helps us get into position a little bit better, but we are kind of in on the demon. So maybe the demon ring is good given we have 2 ranged units. Let's do it. Because you will run out of this. So So I think that's a pretty good one for our current team. So nature. Receive a creature from the nature faction. We can get a terraforming spell, or we can get an event, an old friend. Let's do the event. Alright, so Burning Imbal met their old friend. They're willing to work for you in exchange for an idea. So I will receive, what is this? A Cerberus Fence? Cerberus Fence? Looks like it's a ranged unit. Applies provocation. Okay, so taunt. Looks like it debuffs attack. And then we have Indefatigability. Can counterattack infinitely. Interesting. Promise to call back. You will receive, what is this? Summon Friend. Summons a random creature of one rank from the race that dominates your troop. I mean, I don't want to exchange an idea though, dude. Do I have to do this? Looks like I probably have to. It looks like we still have them. Okay, so. Cool. So what's this idea? Cruel experiments. Start battle test subject 1. On death, +1, okay. 6 gold or a training session. So I wonder what that does. Let's do training session. One of your creatures has decided to take up sports, but he doesn't know it yet. Pick a lucky champion and assign them a training program, of course. They'll have to pay you 4 gold for the privilege. I mean, let's do it on our best unit. So +1 move or +1 strength, +3 initiative. Let's have him hit harder, for sure. Alright, great. Awesome. Hey, what do you know? We got another one of these guys. This guy's a demon as well. Ranged unit. Looks like he throws a boomerang. Okay. Ranged attacks against the same target deal +1 damage. Switching targets resets the bonus. We got another one of these, too. So we can work toward another fusion. I mean, I think we certainly buy this. We certainly buy this. And should probably consider adding you as well, given the demon synergy that maybe we can build. What do we have for this, though? Spikes. Appearance melee spikes +1. Defense deals 1 damage to the enemy. We have Plantain. First damage ally gains regen. Okay. That's not bad. Diligence. Triggers if the creature is in a slot of a higher rank. Okay, so rank 1. I mean, that seems pretty good. There's just a lot of effects, right? Like, there's a lot of stuff to consider and read into in this game. So we have Stone Throw. Deals 4 damage, applies stun 3. I mean, that sounds fantastic. We have Weakness. We have Toxin. Apply Freezing 1. I mean, let's buy the Stone Throw. Let's add this Bully to the bench as well. Collect 6 demons. Okay, there we go. Ticket out of hell unlocked. So we unlocked something, right? That's good. I could always fancy reroll in this. Let's take a look at our notebook. Let's go ahead and add our Stone Throw to it. Absolutely. And let's reroll. Maybe I can get another one of these guys to create another fusion. We'll see. Hey, what do you know? We got the Hypno Seahorse. Looks like he's an aquatic type. Water Burst, River Knowledge, Nimble. Range attacks, damage -1 to him. Pretty good. 2 through 3, 12 HP. What is this? Takeoff. Okay, so flight. Can move through other creatures. So that's something that you cannot do in this game, is move through other creatures. So keep that in mind. Summon Bee. Summons the Bee. Rank 2. I mean, I think flight is good. You can certainly use that. So let's grab it. And let's see. That's about it. We're about tapped out. Do we need to heal? I think I'm good. Let's go. Alright, so we have an Imbal here, but another treasure chest. What is this? An anthill. So what does that do? Summons random ants. Okay. So it's just going to generate ants. This appears to be maybe a tougher fight. But we do have the added gold. So -1 mana. That's okay. Let's go with it. We got 3 of the Seahorse Captains. Alright, so who's this guy? Is he neutral? Is that what that means? Applies random blessing to random creature. Okay. Will leave battlefield on Turn 4. Okay, got it. Well, I think as usual, let's get our in-ball in there. Let's get the orc right on the treasure chest. To just hammer away. Range support. Let's pull you down. Actually, let's pull the beetle down. Let's keep you up there. Let's put our office worker like so. Actually, let's do this. And let's get you frontal. Let's get the in-ball in the hill. I like that quite a bit. Let's do it. Alright, so a sprout comes out of nowhere. Must be this guy's special ability or something. Well, either way, I want to jump here. And we want to grab this. And then attack the sprout, you bet. Get wrecked, sprout. Okay, so this guy hops on into battle as well, but we do have the superior creature. There's no question about that. Taking some flak, though. And in fact, I gotta remember I can use spells. Alright, so the seahorse gets into the water. I would assume he gets a water bonus. Looks like the sprout might get some type of bonus from the water as well. Does not leave a corpse upon death. Looks like this guy's blinded, okay. So let's see, we have Stone Throw, Arcane Kick. We don't have enough mana for it, but Stone Throw, we can certainly do it. Apply Stun 3, I mean, Stun 3 is great. Let's hit the seahorse with it. Actually, let's hit the burning in-ball with it. Boom. Chuck that stone at him, that's right. Let's pilfer some gold. Alright, very good. We got the gold taken care of. Looks like this guy's blinded as well. Can he do a fire strike yet, though? Doesn't look like it, okay. So let's move him in. Just a little bit. Need that nasty status effect to disintegrate. Oh, let's see. So flights until the end of the turn. Could also throw another stone. This guy's already stunned. Let's throw it at you. Boom, that's right. Get wrecked, man. Alright, so the in-ball. Let's get him down to take the attack. Absolutely. Great job. Let's hit the seahorse. Alright, the in-ball is just not messing around, dude. Why are you guys attacking him? Alright, so, let's see. Don't have any mana to terraform. I was thinking about terraforming this, sending the orc in, but doesn't look like that's going to happen. So let's get you right here for next turn. For you, let's get you in a little closer. Need that nasty status effect to fade away, and if we happen to lose a unit, friends, it is all done for that unit. Permadeath. So keep that in mind. I mean, blindness is just brutal for ranged units, obviously. Okay, so he takes a return hit, a big return hit. Okay, so our in-ball does fall. That is most unfortunate. Just couldn't sit there and tank all the damage. Well, that's not good. That is definitely not good. Well, we can start getting gold with another creature then, I think, is what we can do. I got a little overzealous. Overextended myself just a little bit. We finally have our ranged attack back, which is great. Let's hit ya. Alright, looks like that guy's gone as well. Okay, so this guy leaves. Office worker getting in there, smashing him with the briefcase. Alright, nice job. We have the orc. So let's go ahead and terraform this location. Let's move him up. And with the strike, you bet. Let's fade you back and take the shot. You bet. Alright, office worker takes a hit. Can I chuck a stone at this guy? How about arcane kick you? Let's actually kick him forward. That's right. And the orc is what? He's good at swamplands, right? Yeah, swamp knowledge. This is a shallow water zone. Snipe down this guy. Alright, good job. Let's move in close. Snipe down this guy again. Okay. Office worker gets it done. Yeah, rip, man. That's a tough loss. That one not so much, but that is a tough loss. Alright, what do we have? Mix. You will receive a creature or spell. You will receive a spell from the School of Blessing or a library event. Let's see if maybe we can add another creature into the mix. So, Caveman self-harm spell. Peas. I mean, Caveman is alright, I suppose. Training session. We'll receive an idea. Flask of poison. Let's go with the training session again. Alright, so plus 5 HP. We can start getting our orc. Start working on him. I think so. Who's this guy? Cactus. Ring 2 plant. So he's soft. He's got spikes. Heat lover. Bat with a little... Looks like he's got a little tuxedo on. I don't think he does, but it kind of looks like that. Durable copy. Summoned units plus 5. Okay. Or hill guide. Hill knowledge plus 1. Okay. Would make our units a little more flexible on hill terrain. Simple cleanse. We have spits. It'd be nice to maybe get some type of healer or healing spell. I think I can re-roll this and look for light copies of my units. So let's do it. Alright, we got this. This is good. This is a token. We can go ahead and use that either on the in-ball again or on this guy. Let's use it on this guy. Let's see what this creates. Alright, so we got the Bone Cerberus. Demon Undead. So he will debuff attack, bone route, move to corpse, absorbs corpse, and heal 4. Okay, I like that quite a bit. Can counterattack infinitely. Skeleton. Range attack steal 2 times less. I mean, that's pretty good. Otherwise, we have the Infernal type. Looks like he hits for much less. So he's got the same bark. He's got Flame Portal. Movement on fire. Fireproof. Then he's got Hot. Applies burn 2 on hit. Let's go with the Bone Cerberus. He's got better stats. Just 1 move though, so we'll have to keep that in mind, but that's a good addition to the team. Who's this? A mermaid. Aquatic type. Looks like a ranged unit. 1 through 2 damage though. Inspiring aura. River knowledge. Lullaby. So it can apply sleepiness. 1 through 4 range. That's pretty good. Applies a positive effect. Okay. Melee penalty, so a pure ranged unit. That can also buff though. We can summon a bee. We can... Some magic arrow. 7 through 11 damage. I mean, that's pretty hard to turn down. Exorcism. Kills undead or demon. We have an egg. Waiting 3. Pick a rank 2 idea. Ethereal. Disappears after activation. So after 3 turns. Or 3 battles, more like. I mean, it's a rank 2 idea, right? So if I'm looking at this, it could actually be pretty good. So let's do it. Let's buy the magic arrow as well. We have a student, a rank 2 human. Let's see. So this guy will... Cocoon evolution. Waiting for... Creature transforms into random upgraded version. So he's going to transform. Knowledge is power for each 2 plus 1. Okay, a max of 5. And he's got dash as well. I don't dislike the human. I think it's pretty good, actually. So let's add it. Hey, what do you know? Ticket out of hell. Appearance 3. First demons. Immortality. Death after battle. Creature returns to troop. All HP is restored. Is that so? But I have to... we have to get 3 demons out there. That's how I read that. It would have been achievable, but then again, the cash, right? A little too expensive. Alright, so let's see. I think all these guys are ranked 2, right? Looks like you can actually go down there. So we can get the human in here. I'm compelled to see what happens after he upgrades, right? Upgraded version, right? But we need to get, what, 4 battles? Yeah, 4 battles in. So he's got to survive. Let's go ahead and heal up. Got just enough health to do so. Or cash, more like to do so. Notebook, let's add this. And I can add this for maybe the terraforming spell. Might as well, it works with our kit given our increased power. And let's go. Alright, so we got some orcs here. Evil grandma, that's funny. Goblin force, so goblins +1. Harvest creates skeleton peasant from random free corpse. Let's take on the goblins. Alright, so who's going to be the guy getting the gold now? I would say most likely the orc. I mean, he is rank 2, he's good. Let's do it. And then we got some good old combat up here. So let's go. Alright, so you. Channeler +1. A creature is active at the moment of spell casting. Okay, I'll have to figure out what that means. Ideally, I want takeoff on the orc so we can get here, right? Let's move to the hill where you do get added defense. This is an oasis. Okay, so this will actually heal you. Another hill. Do we want them getting right up there, though? Do they have ranged units? Looks like they're gonna create traps. Okay, got it. So we should probably get forward with it then. That office worker actually has pretty good move. Okay, so instead of throwing a bunch of traps down, so there's a trap right there and there. Gotta be careful with those, of course. Okay, so let's see. Can I do flight? I can. Okay, cool. Alright, so, you. Take the shot. Boom. Move to corpse. Absorbs corpse. Heals 4. Okay. Otherwise, we have the radius of 1. So I'm like trapped behind this trap here. What does this do? Deals 5 damage. Okay, got it. Looks like that quicksand deals damage on turn end as well. Well, that's kind of scary. Okay, the terrain is really working against me in this one, man. What I have to do is we have to get a kill. We have to get a kill, and then we have to get him in there. Okay, so Goblin Chieftain. Okay, so office worker. So if I attack, it ends the turn immediately. Let's see, can we support with some? We can. So I could get the kill. Let's do it. Stone throw. Get the kill. And let's bump you back. Moving through the trap does hurt as well. So +1 move. I mean, I don't want to step in the trap and take the damage, but the office worker is hurting, right? So let's see. So it does look like there's a quote-unquote boss fight in effect. So this guy's going to be summoning goblins. He's going to be applying haste. So +1 move for his allies. And then +1 attack for goblins. +3 max HP. Let's see. So I got a bone pile right there. I think we send in the Cerberus. Let's shoot that guy. All right, Cerberus, bone route, right there, boom. Okay, so things are looking a little dicey, man, suddenly. Supply stun. This guy's got 8 HP. You're hitting for 5, effectively. You got 3 HP remaining. One defense, though, so that means he'll hit for 4 instead. So what does this do now? Applies vacation 3 after battle. Okay. Yeah, the office worker is toast. I mean, simply put, he can't be salvaged. This guy hits for 4. He's got 3 HP, no defense, so he is destroyed on the counterattack. I think you probably got to use overtime and just hope for the best. Yeah, that's most unfortunate. Human, let's get in there. Good job. Human's got to earn his stripes big time, man. Alright, so you. 3 through 4 damage. I mean, I think you got to do it. Alright, Orc, finally getting involved. Power Strike. Traps in this game, man. They really do lock you down. Pretty good. Okay, so this guy's stunned. Let's shoot this guy. Alright, Chieftain using haste. Well, let's see. So, we could take out this guy. He's got 2 HP left. You're hitting for 3. He's got no defense. That means no counterattack, but then we get attacked by this guy who hits for 4. We have 3. Or excuse me, we have 4. Now, if I get into the hill and then attack him from there, we at least get 1 defense. Okay. Human manages to hang in there, just barely. Just barely. I mean, -1. Could also hop around, let's see. So, where are the opportunities? Be nice to get to an oasis. It's just probably not going to happen, though. This guy hits for 4. Can make him hit for 3. You got 1 HP left. Let's go right here and just see. Oh, wait. Was that a trap? Yeah, it might have been trapped. I was thinking go here and then maybe this guy somehow doesn't attack him. Alright, so no spells to be used. 5 HP on this guy. We could pop back and try to go for the heal, I suppose, in the oasis. Okay, so the human's toast. Now we're just like barely hanging on. This guy hits for 4. So let's drop you down. Oh wait, so he actually can't. So we gotta use this corpse eater. Yeah, we gotta bump him down. We gotta get the orc on the oasis. Okay, so we actually can use this arcane kick. Try to get out of here, man. Let's bump you right there. Beetle with the kill. Very good. Okay, another goblin is summoned onto the field. This guy comes in, does combat with the beetle, who disclaims the soul. You love to see that. Oasis. Just go ahead and end your turn right there. For you, let's do this. Okay, good. He gets some ammunition back. This guy comes up, throws down a trap. You knew he would. Let's go to another oasis. And let's take the shot. Boom. Alright, good. This guy just keeps trapping. Can we use flights? No, it looks like we're all out of charges. Magic arrow. Let's shoot him with it. I mean, why not? Armor piercers unlocked. Win a battle 10 times. Okay. So it just shows you how green I am at this game. Oh, it's just the 10th battle won. But we got it won. Lots of casualties though, unfortunately. So we have Black Knights, endgame 3. So after the third turn, you get +2 move and flight. Okay. University, New World Fusion for every human. Triggers at the start of each world, triggers on fusion. I think this is fine. Could have really used it in that last fight, actually. Proves creature slots 1 to 2. Otherwise, we could get a bunch of tokens. Yeah. Let's absolutely get a bunch of tokens. You'll receive a creature from the Freedom faction, Eureka, or 14 gold. Let's take 14 gold. Hard to turn that one down. Old friend, creature or spell. Or a blessing. Let's go with this. Alright, so another horn beetle. I was definitely a fan of the horn beetle. Well, I mean, I am a fan of the horn beetle. He's pretty good. Otherwise, satyr regulator, so he will mock. Force knowledge and a regulator, so he will apply haste or shock. A horn beetle. Part of the solution, absolutely. Alright, so we got another one of these guys. A bully. What is this? Native swamp. All deployment hexes turned into swamp. Appearance, green skin, swamp knowledge +1. We have the axe. Appearance melee, so max damage +1. Not bad. Finish less survivors. Endgame 4 +2. Okay, so if the battle wages on a little bit, you get a little stronger. I don't dislike it. Pulls toward channeler by 3. Stores 1 charge for a random spell. Lightness. Quick channeler +2 move. I think you gotta purchase this guy. Who's this? An android. Human mechanism. Resistance. He's got durable. Takes minimum damage. I mean, seems like a pretty good option for a front line. He is rank 2 though. Could always add another unit slot, but we do have a bunch of ways to copy units. So I think if we do this with the horn beetle, right? And let's go ahead and see what the horn beetle fusion is. It's a dung beetle. Okay, so it gets more max HP. Does less damage. More charges. Okay. What is this? Scavenger. Okay. Grants poisonous 1. On hit applies 2 poison. Okay. Swarm. So the more insects you have, the better. It's got the same digger and ranged. I mean, we gotta do it. Mannequin salesman unlocked. Perform 7 syntheses. Okay, cool. I think the axe is good. Let's re-roll this. Who's this guy? This is B, so he's an insect. So it actually goes with you pretty good. Looks like we have an ant worker as well, another insect. Okay, so the more insects we have, the more max HP this guy has. How about you? A 3+ allied bees. Okay. Okay, creates honey. So this guy also has the swarm. And I would assume you do as well. Yeah, okay. I mean, we could shape this thing into an insect deck. Corpse carrier. Kettlebell. Okay, so every 2 turns, a random unit gets +2 attack. Random allied unit or just random unit. Got Raise Undead, Swamp King. I mean, I think you gotta add this bee guy. He seems pretty strong. I could also add the ant. We could go with like an android. Add the ant. So now we have 3 insects. And I could actually... So I could merge this ant. Could merge the bully and the imp ball as well. So that's an option. With the tokens. Let's go with the ant. Let's see what the ant does. Oh, they're both locked. Well, that's a bummer. Wait, so who's this? Ant Warrior. Okay, so it gave me the fusion anyways. Okay, so this guy will push. Nice, he's armored as well. Okay, good. Plus an additional counterattack. I like it. Healing for Mr. Orc, man. He did great. Absolutely. And I think we're good with that. Provocation 3. Arcane Kick, we already have it. Let's go with something like that. Let's go. Definitely a tough battle that we just kind of stumbled into in that last fight. We got a treasure chest here, so let's go for the treasure chest. Alright, we got a lizard. We got a hell snake. Alright, orc. I mean, 29 max HP on the orc is pretty crazy. Not to mention the swamp, right? So that's good. We can get some gold here. Android and bee. Take it on. We got our insect, Ant Warrior. Okay, so throwing down the honey. Let's throw it down right there. Okay, this guy lights up the forest. Okay, I don't know what that did. Debuffed one of my units? Yeah, so this guy's got what? What is this? Always deals minimum damage for 3 turns. Okay. Alright, orc. Get up there. Get +3 HP in face. Android. Absolutely. We need this gold. Nice. So he's applying poison from deep now. We certainly love to see that. And I think I'm going to pull the line up just a little bit. Lots of units coming down. We got the orc on the front where he belongs, though, with all of that HP. This guy is a ranged unit, okay. Let's use some spells. I mean, magic arrow. Let's smite him. That's a big hit. Huge hit. Power strike. Bam. Big hit there. Looks like they can't collect gold. Interesting. Okay, so android. Alright, android doing good things. Can you take him out? Almost. Let's get B right down here. Ant Warrior. Not going to be doing too much right now anyways. Alright, so we're getting more movements. The orc is just holding his own though. Like doing a great job. Just holding this location, right? Let's take out the little snake man. Okay, android. Man, he's got 4 move. Is that so? A fly farmer. That's funny. So does he have like flying or something? Yeah, flight. Interesting. Okay, yeah, never mind. That was that one relic that we got. So it seems like the relics are pretty darn useful. Giving all of my units flight, right? Let's poison you. B, what do you say? Get up there. This will be applies damp 3, which debuffs your defense. So I think a smart thing to do is go here with flight and then hit you. Good hit by B. Let's get up there, Ant Warrior. Good job. Alright, Android taking some hits. Got the Orc taking some hits. Poison is applied broadly. Wow, -6. Yikes. Poison hurts in this game. Big time. Well, let's stun this guy. Nice job. Want to try to see if I can win before Poison claims our Orc. Otherwise, the Orc could always move down here to the honey, I suppose. That's an option. Alright, nice. So the Sprout, I don't have to kill the Sprout. Wonder what it does. Maybe it just occupies space. Plus 33 gold there, though, and managed to save the Orc. Alright, so Freedom, Terraforming, and 14 gold. We'll take the 14 gold. Award Ceremony. Staff of Fire. Gives a Fireball spell. Damage plus 50%. Okay, so it's an AoE spell. What is an award ceremony like? What does that do? I think the fireball spell sounds great to me. Award ceremony seems like it will help buff up one of our units though. So let's do that. Decide to award one of your creatures with a medal. So it gives morning. Okay, so this is going to give them additional skills. So for the first 2 turns, +1 attack, move, 4 initiative. Poisonous medal. Gives poisonous 2. On hit applies 2 poison. Or merchant's medal. Gives money protection 1. Power of money. +1 attack for each 30 gold. I like the idea of a poisonous orc. Absolutely. Right, terrific. He's like, call a medic. Who's this guy? A Shark Bloodhound. 17, okay. Shark Rush. Move to an adjacent hex to opponent with incomplete health. Okay, so if they're missing health, he can go directly to them. I like that quite a bit. Maybe I can add a unit slot. Purchase him in. We have this ant dude again. Human Hill. Gives random human of rank 2. We have the Well. Creates well on your side of the field. There's an ally on the hex. Okay. Get more spell. Otherwise, Hook. Draws a selected creature 4 hexes to the left. During the prep phase. I mean, we can pull in an enemy unit. I like it. Let's do it. And let's grab the shark. Let's heal you. Like, desperately. Android, get it too. And let's go ahead and re-roll this. I'll add a unit slot. Okay, never mind. The shark's level 2. Should have looked at that. My bad. Well, let's re-roll anyways. Alright, so we got one of these. Got another B. I think you gotta add that. Spend 1 grand. Okay, cool. Regular unlocked. So let's see. Who could we dupe? I mean, I could dupe the orc. Maybe we can get another orc somehow. I think I'm gonna save it for now. Let's get another ranged unit out there. With that guy. And let's go. Alright, so a little ghost. So 3 of these horned beetles. ranged units, right? I'm gonna go here instead, I think. Start battle turns 8 to 10 random hexes into the swamp. Start battle enemies +4 initiative. What is this? Infinite counterattack for all. I'm good. Sounds like a great way to lose a bunch of HP. Alright, so replacement phase. So he can simply just get those. I think I'm gonna just top load this. Alright, nice, so he gets it. And then let's see, so let's hook. So which guy? Like Warrior Bloom, rank 2, 25 HP, right? They got a Pyromancer. The bee is going to use the honey. Let's throw it back here where it's safe. Maybe we can use it to our advantage. Alright, so this guy gets in on the orc. The orc poisons him, though. Alright, so he's just being attacked big time. We could use dash with the android. Let's magic arrow this guy. Boom. Alright, he's got 3 move. So I can go here. We can grab the coin for the max HP up. They have an android of their own coming in. Alright, nice boomerang attack. Alright, so swamp. Quicksand swamp. Deals 2 damage. He's down 15 HP. But we'll, of course, take him out. Gotta do it. Just gotta do it. Alright, dung beetle. Got a fly rogue. What does he have? What is this? Windshield. Less damage from ranged attacks. Alright, well, let's take out that android. Looks like he is immune to poison, as you would expect. Let's pilfer the chest. And this guy, I don't even have to really worry about him. Don't really know what the purpose is. I would like to save the honey for the orc, if possible. What is this? Push, okay. So he can push. Gotta keep that in mind. Alright, so the android gets hit. Looks like this guy gets a double move. Alright, this guy's spreading fire. This guy moves into the fire. Lizard unlocked. Apply effect 25 times. Okay, 0 damage. Big 0. Let's see, so what can we do? Stone throw. I think you gotta start whittling these guys down. Boom. The android actually is poison after all. Yeah, I've got to fade back with the orc. Get the HP regen. Let's shoot you. Let's grab this chest. Let's see. So, for you on the hill, I mean, it's a good spot to be. We got to get this guy out of here. All right, so now we get our flight bonus. That hurts a little bit. Android goes down. Good. So he no longer has his fancy shield. Actually, it looks like he does still. Android, get him. Good job. We got the orc, who has taken flight. Let's stun this guy. Boom. Use 25 spells. Black book unlocked. Alright, orc. Looks like that's what this guy's doing. He's applying buffs. Okay, so we got 4 move with our dung beetle here. So 1, 2, 3. Let's move in and take the shot at these guys. Just 1 damage. We got to get his damage higher, man. Alright, B, good job. Way to take out the fly. Let's get you in more frontal. Okay, so he runs through the fire. Got it. So we'll have to watch that too. Alright, nice shot. Poison should take him out. Let's see. I'm good just keeping the android in the back. I don't want him to die. So end his turn. Who do we have? The orc. I mean, I think you have to take out this guy. Yes. Okay, good. Dung beetle with the shot. Take out him. B, get up there. Okay, he takes a couple of hits, but... melee unit on ranged unit, obviously a good combination. And we got the bully. Bully can get in there and throw the boomerang. You bet. Nice hit. Android, just wait. Can the orc get in there? Alright, very good. Orc with the MVP bid. You love to see it. Battles are definitely getting a lot more challenging. Okay, Fool's Potential. Improve creature slot from rank 2 to rank 3. Improve spell slot from rank 2 to rank 3. We'll do it. Alright, pick an idea. Motley Crew. 6 units of different races. Okay. I mean, we got orcs, bunch of insects. So greenhouse rank 2 gives sprout. Sprout turns into rank 2 plants. We'll take it. Creature from the Order faction, 12 gold. Let's go with 12 gold. Training session. Otherwise, an award ceremony as well. I think training session is good, and hopefully we can get something that increases damage. Yeah, so this, Dung Beetle. He's got to hit for more. Now he hits for 5. That's good. Who's this? A whale. Aquatic, rank 3. A rank 3, really? Water splash. Turns Hex into shallow water. Water burst. Okay, so that's a ranged water attack. Floats only. Water trace. River knowledge. Water armor. So he's really good in water, obviously. What is this? Beehive. Starts battle, creates bee. Well, we already have bee. Matches. Apply burn 3 to 5 random enemies. Hellish cold. Frost strike +1 if you have 3 demons. And then spikes. We've got another one of these. I think I'll buy another one of these. And we apply. We see what the orc upgrades into. Right? Like, you gotta. Alright, pig orc. Look at this guy. Stun strike. Okay, that is great. Swamp knowledge. Dirty. And then, of course, the poisonous buff. 4 through 5. He's just a better unit overall. 41 HP. Terrific. Alright, well, that's quite nice. Resurrection. Revive ally with 50% health. I mean, that's an option. I think I'm good. It's a rank 3 anyways. I do have a rank 3 slot though, I suppose. Can always add another unit slot if I want. I think what I need to do is re-roll this. We need to look for maybe another one of these guys. Or something else I can merge. How about this? This will get it done. And then let's fuse it. What does this guy make? Okay, a pyromancer. Ranged units. Throwing fire. We saw a couple of those guys in the last fight. Perfect. What is this guy? Dandelion. Got, can't even pronounce that. Cocoon, insect. Random upgraded version after 2 battles. Imbalance. Gang recruitment, higher 6 robbery. Triggers upon receiving a creature. Okay, got it. Early riser. Unit with highest initiative. All units get that. And then bulldozer. It's just like so much. Like this game's really deep actually. Spell can be used an unlimited number of times. I actually think that's really good for us. Because we have pretty good power, right? So let's work that in right there. Okay, good. We can re-roll again. See if we can find anything that we like. Black Book. Demon Mechanism. Just feels kind of underwhelming. What is this? Aging. Fusion. Creature gains +2 attack. Preparation +3. Max health to ally creature. Each battle increases this value by 3. Really? That sounds pretty darn good, actually. And so does this. If we continue to fuse monsters. I think I'm okay saving the cash and going with this. Let's go. Alright, Magic Web and Avatar. Boss has material embodiment. Destroying it will win the battle. Okay, so the boss is actually on the field is how I read this. Let's go. So is there a boss in the field? Yeah, right here. Multi-story building. Rank 5. 90 HP. Wow. My goodness. Okay, 90 HP. I mean, that's quite a bit. Let's send the pig orc through this way. They got a lot of units. I think I want to stay bunched up in this particular one. We'll see how this goes. Amulet of Growth. On the orc. Use the hook. Let's pull him in. Bee uses honey. Throw that right there proper. And let's see. Okay, so he must not be able to be moved. Yeah. But he can by hook, which is interesting, right? He doesn't do any damage, so what does he do? Is he gonna, like, spawn things? Suppose I should probably study the boss. 10-8 appeal. Summons a random human, yeah. Okay. Yeah, cannot push. But you can hook him. If you saw it. Well, the good thing about it is we're on the building. And it's within attack range as well. It's got 3 defense, though. That's a lot of defense, man. Let's see if maybe we can get a poison on it. Something. I actually kind of like how this is setting up so far. Alright, so looks like a human gets spawned. Dung beetle with the shot and the poison on the building. That's good stuff. Multi-story building uses get out of here. What does that do? I'm not sure what that does. Let's stun him though, if he's trying to leave. Alright, pig orc. Big hit. Lots of defense on the building though. Can just end the ant's turn. Says pulse him down. I did read it as, if we defeat this guy, we win, right? So let's see if we can do that. We got the android. It's on this caveman. Someone's one rank 1+ human. He's also going to heal. Is that so? Oh, it's impassable. Alright, Dung Beetle. Let's clean up close to home here. What do you say? Boom. Nice attack. Okay, so he's got Elite Tenants coming out. Pig Orc with a big hit. Apply effect 50 times. Amnesia unlocked. Okay. Nice job, Ant Warrior. Let's hit that guy. Pig Orc just doing great things for me. Boom. Alright, that guy's poison. He should probably fall. We'll see. Looks like these guys are ranged. I don't like that too much. Man, the thought of getting the Pig Orc on the front. And grinding it out with him. It was a good thought, but... Man. The walls are starting to close in a little bit, aren't they? Kind of a tough boss fight. Heal 25 with creatures in battle. That's a hit for 11. Or can get the honey. Not to mention the... Oh, never mind. He gets -1 defense from that. Let's get in here and help our ranged units. Alright, Ant Warrior is up for the challenge. Android with a hit. Nurse is coming in. They're super long range, dude. It's actually a cook. Never mind. Alright, so kind of seems like the Pig Orc is just not in a good spot. 62 of 90 HP. He's got so much health is the problem. And defense, of course, as well. Well, let's hit him. Just keep applying poison. I don't like the idea of losing the orc, but I don't know what else we can really do. Isn't he stunned? Can still counterattack when he's stunned? Okay, whose turn is it? Android. Alright, good. Get that shot. Yeah, these ranged units are going to be the death of me, man. Yeah, there goes the Pig Orc. Lose a unit 10 times. Well, we definitely had a few casualties here today. I think you gotta keep trying to break down the office building. Apply some more poison to it. And yeah, I don't know. We may actually not be able to complete this. Seems like a tall order right now. We lost our strongest unit. And they just keep flooding the field with more and more units. Not enough mana. Gonna have to save mana. Alright, that guy gets wrecked. We got the baby. Don't do it, man. Don't do it. Alright, so the Dung Beetle is out. Fresh out of ability charges, so he can no longer shoot from range. The building, though, is... It basically has 1/3 of his HP remaining. Android with a hit, but that pretty weak hit at that. Dung Beetle starting to take some flack. Alright, so we can use this. Magic Spark. Hit him. 5. Another hit there for the B. Ant Warrior's turn. Child Gangster. He's got a gun. That's hilarious. I wonder if... So it appears like this guy's taking damage when we defeat humans. Or at least that last turn that seemed to be what happened. Ah, mass heal, man. Stop healing yourself. Alright, so there goes our Pyromancer. This one might come right down to the wire. Gotta get Magic Spark back again. Hit him for 2. Let's see, so we got the Ant Warrior. Ant Warrior can get on the building. Let's hit him. It's only for 1. Takes 6 poison damage. Okay, so that's what that damage was. Poison. I want the Dung Beetle to survive, if at all possible. So let's just move him back and end the turn. Building has 8 HP remaining. It's gonna wait this turn. Okay, so there goes B. Rest in peace, B. You did great things. Magic Spark. Android with the hit. Takes the counter attack. Alright, so nasty ranged attacks coming my way. Actually, they might be fresh out of skill charges. Alright, there we go. The building goes down. Excavator, kill the multi-story building. We got that achievement. Complete the 7th world. Tough copy unlocked. Kill the multi-story building. We did lose the pig orc. Not good. Rest in peace across the board. Pick an idea. So we got the spear. +1 attack. Counter attack damage +2. Range of shots +1. Range damage +1. If I'm looking at what we currently have. I mean, counterattack damage +2. I think you gotta take that. Bribe. Convert enemy unit to your side. Not for rank 3 or higher. On preparation. Is that so? Gain destruction spell of level 3 rank. 40% more damage. Comes nest. Mannequin salesman. Any token can be purchased in the shop. Interesting. Let's do that. How about this? Big reward there. Let's get a spell. Chaos. Apply shock 3 to all enemies. 24 gold. Notebook maintenance. I think we need that. Okay, so it looks like this guy's gonna go on vacation. Spell slots or insert a page. Gives you another spell. I think we can do that. He's on vacation for 1 turn. Kills does not work on creatures ranked 3 and above. Definitely interesting. Looks like we're at world 8 of 10, but the video is at the hour 24 mark. So, my friends, I do think... What is VIP? What does that do? Okay, so you can just purchase these. Alright, well, I want to try something then. Let's buy one of these. Let's fuse the android. Alright, golden android. Okay. So he's just better at doing what he already does. I think that's obviously a solution. Part of the solution. We got a pretty girl. We actually have 2 of them. A rank 2. So let's fuse them. A model. Okay. Inspiring. So aura, it's a ranged attacker. And it's got charm. Okay, cool. sorry, business leaves the battlefield. I guess maybe if they were in trouble, could use that. But I think you get the idea and you get the vibe of some rogue tactics here, my friends. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop on back to the main menu and we're going to land this plane. But of course, let me know if you want to see some more, right? Maybe we can continue this run and begin another run. And we can do episodes like that in this fashion. Definitely let me know. I depend on your feedback for the continuation of games. However, this has been Rogue Tactics, a charming, humorous, and well-done turn-based tactical roguelike. It does release on the 20th of August. We're playing the release version here today. So if you like what you saw, maybe add the game to your wish list or jump on board when it releases in just a couple of days, August 20th. And I want to thank you so much for spending some time on the channel as well. I sure hope you did enjoy. We can always just hop right back on in World 8 if we need to. All right, so let me know if you want to keep seeing the Rogue Tactics. I think, you know, the challenge definitely scales up. I think it's okay to just kind of, I suppose, accept that you will lose some units in this. It's all about the recovery. What are you doing with your gold? What fusions are you making? What units do you kind of stumble into, right? Like, all of this is brand new to me, so I don't know what units I'm going to be creating and fusing. But that's the exciting part about it, for sure. Absolutely. This game is fun. The tactical elements are good. Yeah, there's just so much detail, right? So many skills, stats, things of the like. So much stuff happening from turn to turn, you know, pre-battle, during the battle, all that good stuff. Lots of stuff happening, lots of stuff to understand. But I really did enjoy my time with Rogue Tactics. So thanks so much, my friends. I'm going to get on out of here, but I'll be catching you in the next video. Thanks a lot.